Hey guys, my name's Phil. Last week we talked about how God is just. This week we're going to talk about the wisdom of God and how God is wisdom. In the dictionary, wisdom is defined as the quality of having experience, knowledge, and good judgment. It's the quality of being wise. It's kind of like progressing in tricks. You wouldn't try and hit a 10-stair handrail before you've learned how to ollie, or you wouldn't try and backflip a wake before you've learned how to jump the wake itself first. Wisdom comes through knowledge and experience. Thankfully, when it relates to God, we have a God who is infinitely more knowledgeable and experienced than we are. In 1 Corinthians 1:25, it tells us that the foolishness of God is wiser than human wisdom, and the weakness of God is stronger than human strength. In Proverbs 3:19 and 20, it says that by wisdom the Lord laid the earth's foundations. By understanding he set the heavens in place. By his knowledge the watery depths were divided, and the clouds let drop the dew. It's good news that we have a God that is wiser than us. It's good news because he also wants to share that wisdom with us as well. In Proverbs 2:6, it says, "For the Lord gives wisdom. From his mouth come knowledge and understanding." He also gives us his wisdom by his Spirit. In 1 Corinthians 2:15 and 16, it says, "The person with the Spirit makes judgments about all things. But such a person is not subject merely to human judgments. For who has known the mind of the Lord so as to instruct him? But we have the mind of Christ." In 1 Corinthians 1:24, it tells us that Christ is the power and the wisdom of God. When we accept salvation and receive the Spirit of God through Jesus' death and resurrection, we gain the mind of Christ and we have access to God's wisdom through him. Not only is God wise, God is wisdom. Throughout this next week, let me challenge you to spend time reading in Proverbs and 1 Corinthians, reflecting that God is wisdom and that he wants to share that wisdom with us. May we continue to learn to trust that his ways are better than ours, and have a great week.